McGuire live for ITM, and I am here with Adam Bellow, who is the closing keynote at Q15. How exciting is this?
I'm pretty excited about that.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? How's it feeling like sitting in this heat in Palm Springs?
It's nice. I mean, it's snowing today in New York where I'm from, so it's going to be...
Did you send pictures of the palm trees to your family?
I sent it to my sister. My wife, I feel like that would cause like a rift. But my sister got like, oh, it's 79 and gorgeous here.
And beautiful.
Yes, it is.
So you're the closing keynote.
I am.
Is that crazy?
It's a lot of pressure.
And I found out it's your first time at Q.
It is my first time at Q.
Well, welcome.
Thank you very much. It is gorgeous here, and I
know.
I've
See what you've been missing all these years.
I'm ready to come out here. I mean, you know,
right on.
Just send everyone else out here. It's been an amazing conference. Like, I don't know, I got to see your session yesterday. I got to see 5 sessions yesterday, which for me,
wow.
I usually am very busy at conferences, but I feel like I've been just busy learning, which is awesome, and it's been great.
That's awesome. So give us like a little preview. You're the closing keynote. You got any like little teasers for us?
Well, I'm not going to make people dance, although that really went over well.
That was
I might make them sing. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Solos?
Maybe duets.
Chris
I don't know.
Walsh is a really good
Diane
soloist.
Main, I think we might have to like do. And,
she will jump up on the stage for sure.
And we can get Mike in there. I mean, this is going to be a good thing. So,
see.
Yeah. So spoiler alerts. There's a lot of images and a lot of videos, and the themes I want to talk about are kind of like changing the way we look at both professional development, teaching. You know, allowing professionals to be taught as professionals. Assessment, changing assessment, because bubbling in a Scantron doesn't really show what kids know. I mean, I'm sure most of the people here would agree with that, but...
I think, you got the right audience for that one.
Sadly, you know, it doesn't seem to be reflecting anywhere else in education. So
I know.
That's kind of like the 2 major themes, and then I talk about everything in between.
Okay, so if I were to like just wave my magic fairy wand and change professional development...
Yep.
Like through your eyes, what would you see?
So I think it's... You know, especially as it relates to technology and education, I think we're seeing great strides with like an unconference. I mean, right now there's an unconference going on, and I was there yesterday. It was awesome, good conversations. Yeah. So I think that we're modeling good PD. I think, you know, the sit and get sessions, although really there's great variety here, and then I'm learning a lot. The unconference sessions, the ed camp model, you know, the stuff that goes on in that realm, I think is amazing. What I would say, though, is you know, traditional professional development, like when you were in school and you were told that everyone here is going to sit through the same speaker that is, you know, does not care or know much about what's going on in schools, let alone the school that they're in, that needs to change. And I think that we're really, especially with technology, you know, as you know, like you implement, whether it be iPods or iPads or whatever it is you're going to implement, they bring in the stuff, and then some guy does like an hour-long session that gets sponsored, and then they leave, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know what to do with all this stuff.
So if you were the principal of, let's say, Joe Schmo Middle School.
Yes, that's a good middle school. I went there.
It's an awesome middle school. Test scores are great.
Oh my God.
You have a whole fan
That's amazing.
club.
I'll pay you guys later.
Cool. If you were the principal of this school and you had to do professional development, how would you do it? Would you hire somebody to come in and do professional development? Would you change the way that looks in your staff?
So I think there's options, right? I think that there's a time for experts to come in, because you do need experts to help lead the way. But I think more importantly than bringing somebody in, I think it's giving teachers time. Like, find out what they want to learn, and then allow them the time to actually learn it, mess it up a little bit, relearn it. You know, I mean, that's the one thing where you can't buy technology and be technologically savvy. You can't buy any program, anything in school, and expect everyone to automatically follow into suit and do it perfectly. So
to me, that messing up time is the most important, and to give teachers that time to really make some mistakes. It's okay. Like, you have to have that playground moment before you can really make a difference.
Yeah, failure is not final.
Oh, no.
So, I mean...
Trust me, everything I've learned from failure.
Me too. I went to that school, too.
Failure is like the best teacher, right?
Done. Love it. I don't endorse... I mean, the goal is not to set out to say, like, let's fail, but to be open to that idea. And I think, you know, more people are open to it than are not. And I know everyone talks about it's okay to fail, it's okay, you know, learning is failure, but the reality is we might say these platitudes, but it's not showing in our own practice, right?
I agree.
It's hard to give up that control and be like, well, I don't know if it's going to work, I'll just give it a shot. But it's important.
Hey, tell me, before we go, about your startup.
Okay, so I have Yeah, a couple of startups. So
Well,
yeah. So EduClipper is a resource for teachers and students.
Tell me what it's like.
So it's kind of like, people say it's like Pinterest.
Okay,
It's
because you
a
got me
curation
on the
network.
Pinterest part, because I am a huge Pinterest fan.
So it is definitely, you would be familiar with the scrolls
Okay.
of educational content.
Right.
You'd be familiar with the ability to clip resources. One of the things we do is we integrated with EasyBib, so we will actually cite all your sources. We accept Drive and Dropbox, and our apps, which I'm really, really proud of and excited about. I have an amazing team. We're working on these apps that allow you to do like whiteboard recordings inside of our own app, so you don't have to like app smash anything. You can kind of do it right in there. So kids can take pictures of whatever project they're working on, annotate with both voice and drawing tools on top of it
In EduClipper.
and save that as like a part of their digital portfolio
and then
for
post
feedback.
it so people could see
They
it.
could share it with their class, they could share it with the world, they could share it with anybody.
So how do I sign up for that?
So it's educlipper.net, or download the apps on the iOS store. It's just EduClipper. It's pretty fun. I'm excited
You have
about it.
to sign up for this, because that's really cool.
It's fun. It's
As soon as I'm leaving here, I'm signing up.
that would be awesome.
Pretty awesome.
I'll give you a tour.
It will be in my next 50
Ooh,
favorite apps.
51 apps. 'Cause I don't want you to take
51
anything
favorite
out. They were
apps.
all so good. No, awesome. Thank you.
This is really cool. How cool is it that I get to be sitting here with you right now?
Oh, please. Says the guy who saw you like talk about Rock Your World and be like, oh my
I know,
God,
but
that's
like
amazing.
you created an app and a whole startup, and
So-
you're the
so-
closing keynote, and
So here's what I want to say about that, and this is like, I genuinely feel this way. First of all, we're in California where everyone's created an app, right? I mean, everyone is working on something.
Not everybody.
But like, what I love about that is like, we're in a time now where it's not like, when I started a website years ago, I thought it was so novel and so exciting, and
Right.
I'm the only guy doing this. And then like, you come and you meet people like at Q or at other conferences,
Yeah.
and you're like, no. And the beautiful thing about that is there's brilliance going on
know.
everywhere. Like, people are making stuff, whether or not it's amazing is up in the air, but it's so nice to see people be like, this is what I'm passionate
Yeah.
about, this is what I want to help kids and teachers,
Yeah.
and that's what we're going to do.
What's really cool is when I walk around Q, like everyone has this really cool story of what they're doing in their classrooms. Like if we could harness everybody's one good idea,
Yep, I totally
how
agree.
cool would that be to have some kind? Maybe we could put it on EduClipper.
We definitely
Everybody's
could.
one good
Put
idea.
one idea and post it on there. That would be awesome.
That's your
Go for it.
challenge. Come on, Q.
I'm not gonna stop you.
One good idea on EduClipper. We can do this.
Or more than one if you have
Or-
more than,
Or more than one, but one. How would look at all
that's
these
awesome.
people? All these great ideas walking around.
This is true. I'm sold. That's fine.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
with us, and you cannot miss the closing keynote because you are just going to be wowed.
I hope.
Yes,
We'll
you
see.
will. You're going to be so excited. Come back soon. Enjoy the Infinite Thinking Machine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
This
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Thanks.
Looking for more great ideas? Check out infiniteThinking.org to catch all previous episodes, as well as links to everything featured in this show. And if you've got mad love for the ITM, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And remember, you are the Infinite Thinking Machine.
Hey, you are.
No, you are.
We,
We
are the
are the Infinite Thinking Machine.